the defense to come down and collapse, leads to open three opportunities.
Clark nudged by Carrington.
Trash talk is common in basketball, but aim it at Caitlin Clark and brace yourself. She won't just clap back. She'll drop 30, hit logo range threes, and turn the moment into an instant highlight.
Responded to by Marina Mabry. Here is Clark, wide open, knocks down a triple.
Well, Clark runs Carrington into Alyssa Thomas.
Ever since she entered the league, Caitlin Clark's faced endless pressure opponents trying to shake her and fans yelling insults, but truth is, it only fuels her. Let's revisit the moments she blocked out the noise and delivered.
30-point game of the season, and an enemy territory gets this kind of salute.
A standout moment came during a high-stakes college battle in March 2024 against undefeated South Carolina. With overrated chants echoing, Caitlin just smiled and answered with deep threes and slick passes, flipping the crowd's mood. When the game ended, those same loud fans were quiet heads down, embarrassment clear. Best of all, every second of their stunned reaction was captured on camera as Caitlin Clark kept calm and crushed it. She finished with 42 points that night, sending a message challenging her as a gamble. Fast forward to March 26, 2023, in the Elite Eight, where Hailey Van Lith from Louisville brought the trash talk. She shouted at Clark after scoring, trying to disrupt her rhythm. But by the final buzzer, Van Lith was drained, and Caitlin Clark was unstoppable, dropping a 42-point triple-double that pushed Iowa into the Final Four, and eventually into the national title game.
I don't know what that means.
That game also gave us a legendary scene more than just scoring. It was about control. As Louisville set an inbound play with 3 minutes left, Clark glanced at Van Lith and delivered. "You're down 15, shut up."
Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
That cutting line summed up Clark's competitive edge intensity backed by performance. She finished the job, steering Iowa to a 97-83 victory. But a new chapter began in the WNBA. Indiana Fever versus Chicago. Sky, June 1st, 2024.
Three, Clark. Will they give her a rebound? They will, I'm guessing, but they'll also give her a travel. So Clark up to 9 boards, but she turns it over.
On the bench, Angel Reese hyped her teammate after a tough foul. Once she checked in, she brought the same intensity, going at Caitlin Clark with energy that matched the game's already heated pace.
Mabry doubled off to Carter. Her jumper is good. Kennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench.
They aimed to rattle Clark, but she never lost her cool. No arguing, no retaliation, just focus. Despite heavy contact, she kept slicing through defenders, draining threes, and setting up her teammates. Indiana took charge as Clark let her game do the talking.
Wheeler hits the deck, an opportunity here for Chicago. Here is Carter. Kicking it out, Evans fakes the three, takes the two, and knocks it down. A lot of contact from Reese on Clark underneath.
Right when things seemed to settle down, tension spiked again. On June 10, 2024, during a matchup with Connecticut, DeJohnai Carrington delivered a harsh hit mid-drive and taunted Clark afterward instead of respecting the call.
Turn to you a little bit?
Yeah. I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions.
Did she say anything?
I don't know what she said.
What'd you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
That's enough.
Clark didn't forget. In their next encounter, she did what she's known for, let her game respond. She blazed by Carrington and sank a deep three right in front of her to close the game with flair.
The defense to come down and collapse, leads to open three opportunities.
Clark nudged by Carrington.
First ever game in the WNBA, forcing 10 turnovers. Right there you see DeJohnai.
But Clark wasn't done. Later in that game, she hit Carrington with a ruthless crossover, leaving her stuck and unable to catch up. completely removed from the play.
Responded to by Marina Mabry. And here is Clark, wide open, knocks down a triple.
Well, Clark runs Carrington into Alyssa Thomas.
Indiana came away with the win, making one thing clear: trying to provoke Caitlin. Clark only fuels her fire. Still, veteran Diana Taurasi had issued a warning ahead of the season, predicting a rude awakening.
What does Clark have up her sleeve this time? Oh, she gets it to go. Maybe could have got a foul there.
That matchup had fans buzzing. When Phoenix faced Indiana, anticipation was sky high. Taurasi had plenty to say, but Clark stayed composed and led Indiana with an aggressive, unrelenting effort.
Caitlin's coming. There's more than just that are coming. What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing.
Afterward, when reporters asked about Taurasi's earlier remarks, Clark just smiled. No need for drama or retaliation. Her dominant display was enough of an answer.
We're back out to Taurasi for three. Clark with the board.
Diana Taurasi has 48 triples coming into the game.
Go! Clark deep three, and the lead is down to 5. Clark, nice feed. Wallace with the layup.
Her message was clear. The scoreboard told the story. Caitlin Clark's signature is letting her play shut down critics. Then came Coach Cheryl Reeves' headline-making decision to leave her off the Olympic roster.
Your idols, how big is it for you to get a win here against her today?
I'm just happy we won. It was cool to play against her.
July 14th, 2024 brought a poetic moment. Clark shook a Minnesota defender with a nasty crossover, a moment that seemed aimed at Reeve, who had once dismissed her with the words, "Not in Minnesota."
Clark.
The bottom line: challenge Caitlin Clark and you'll regret it. She won't just win, she'll make sure it hurts. Carrington, Reese, Taurasi, they all tried, and they all got burned. Don't forget to subscribe for more of these stories.